श्री सृष्टि चाहु देश करी माताजी की जय। ओम श्री वेंकटेश्वर मुरुगन के
अच्छा
I'm Shaku Pandit.
This is my father, Dr. Shyam Chandani. This is Geeta Chatlani.
Major Nalo I Chandru Daulatram Malani.
My name is Gulu Advani.
Proud that I'm from Larkana.
So Larkana as in the Mohenjo-daro.
Oh, madam, we are lucky people. That river Indus come from Mansoor Lake, China, then from Ladakh, then Punjab, then Sindh, and many thousand kilometers. First time we welcome river Indus 5,000 years back at Mohenjo-daro and made very good civilization. So that civilization till now we can see when people were living on trees. So we were having a very planned cities, everything. Mohenjo-daro is one of ancient place and it is, we are proud and world is proud of Mohenjo-daro. Therefore I am very happy that I am from Larkana.
My parents were in Pakistan.
Which part?
That I don't know. Because my dadi said that when they left, there was a Muslim guy who used to keep a dagger in his pillow to help them go safely out of the country. After that, they all went to Allahabad.
How old were you at that
I
time?
was 3 years.
3 years.
I was born in 1938. The partition took place in 1947 and I was 9 years old. I used to live in Bombay, but because my father's health failed when I was 3 years old, so we had to come down to Bombay for our education. That's myself and my siblings. But we went back twice a year, back to Quetta and Shikarpur in Pakistan, where the family had all their properties. I had an uncle, my father's brother, looking after the properties. And I had my mother's father staying in Shikarpur, where also my parental home had a property.
बोलते सब लोगों ने बोला कि 3 महीने में हम लोग वापस आएंगे, सामान कुछ भी मत लेके जाओ। ऐसे करके हम लोग निकल के आ गए, ताला लगा के उनको चाबियां दे के आ गए हम लोग।
अच्छा। फ्रेंड को दिया चाबी?
दो सैरियों के दे बाकी वालों को दिया और पुलिस को दे के आगे चाबियां। पुलिस ने सबसे चाबियां ले ली।
We had houses, very spacious houses, with a veranda, open veranda, interconnected. All the houses interconnected in the whole street, interconnected. A portion of the veranda was covered, slightly covered, so that during the rain we could push the cot into the covered area.
That is my grandmother told my father to come back and serve his own town, his own village, our own Shikarpur.
What was he doing at that time?
And he was studying
And working.
and he did his MD. And finally he decided to come back and open a dispensary in Bombay, in Shikarpur. And lived in Shikarpur. We had a house in what is called Lolapada. It was a beautiful house. We all lived there, we studied there. We grew up there.
You see, my grandfather He used to be very fond of going out. So every Sunday, I would go out with him while in Karachi and also while in Bombay. And there were a number of places in Karachi we used to visit. The one was a port that was called Kiamari. And then there was a hillock which was called Takri, they used to call it. And then there was a beach, it was called Clifton Beach. So these are the places we used to visit.
I remember from the road, we had to climb 2 or 3 steps to go in and about 10 feet away was you can say, office and out where normally the men would meet the customers there or friends there.
Kotak.
Kotak.
Kotak or Kotak?
I don't know what they used to call it. And then from there onwards, that was linked to the house and from inside. And there was a separate door to the house also.
So there were 2 doors. One to
this place, another one to go inside. And once we go inside, there was a huge courtyard, say 50 feet by 50 feet courtyard.
That's big.
And then on the right hand side were the kitchens, 3 kitchens, one for your grandfather and then two nearby. And then as we go inside was a long drawing room, you can say, where we all used to normally chat and sit down and things like that. Then inside, on one side was the house of Asset Lakshmandas, the one room after the room. The olden type rooms were after rooms. So you had to pass through one room to go to the last room. So likewise, the same, our portion also had rooms after rooms.
एक बड़ा हॉल था, बाद में वरांडा था, बाद में
रूम थे उनमें साइन जगह वाला अदमे अदवा सामान रखा लो मच्छी नीचे के रूम उन्हें रूम में मारो ये डाका रात में
आंगन
था, बड़ा आंगन था वो वरांडे के बाद बहुत बड़ा आंगन था, पलंग वही चप्पल पहले वही
Jawaharlal Nehru had visited Shikarpur and he came to our house. We respected him and we revered him in our house. We were very happy to have him. Father was a congressman.
You said that Jawaharlal Nehru, you gave him a photograph to autograph?
Yes, I remember Jawaharlal Nehru's large picture, and we gave him to sign his name and signature, which he did. We were very happy to have him with us.
The name of the building was called Beaumont Building, and that building used to belong to my paternal grandfather. And he used to stay on the 2nd floor, and we used to stay on the 1st floor.
Okay. How many rooms were there, sir?
You see, we had 2 large rooms, one small dining room, a kitchen, a separate bathroom, and a separate toilet, and a passage.
उधर घराटा हिंदू है मुसलमान आपने हिंदू को मारता था वे हम देखा तभी हम देखा सब भाई भागता अरे हमको वो मार देगा देखा हम आया बेंगलोर में मासी का बेटे मार होया इसका 2 बाइक औरत 2 होया 3 घर हुए होया और हम उधर खड़ा होया थोड़ा दिन उधर होया पीछे अपना मकान लिया भाड़े थे
अच्छा फिर धीरे अपना मकान खरीदा
नहीं
अच्छा
और यो 3 बेटी शादी का बेटा है
अच्छा
ऐसा मकान लेगा
in Larkana, Naindoro city. So from there, my clinic was running very good. Everything was good, but some things happened. And that time, some other problems of Dakots were there. Therefore, our friends and all people told us that is a very all who wants to come to kidnap doctors and other people. Unfortunately, we had to leave that place.
So this clinic, how far was it from Larkana?
Only 17 kilometers.
17 kilometers.
Do you have any memories of, the move from Shikarpur to India? What it was like, what the stories were, what your father went through, your family went through?
No, I don't want to say anything. The migration from Sindh to Bombay was not very happy, but we finally did.
क्यों छोड़ा हैदराबाद?
जॾहिं हैदराबाद छो छॾियो झगड़े की वजह से मारा मारी हुई ना
उन्होंने देखा कोई
जॾहिं तो झगड़ा ॾिठा
महात्मा गांधी हुकुम करो ना
बोले महात्मा गांधी नहीं करे
नहीं करो
हिंदू हिंदुस्तान जाए मुसलमान पाकिस्तान में रहे.
See, a few months before that, since my uncle was a member of RSS, and so my father made sure that he left Karachi because they were on the hit list.
Yeah.
So my father used to work in Habib Bank, which was the largest bank is the largest bank of Pakistan, and it was a large bank at that time, and it had a lot of Muslims there. But my father took his brother to the ship to send him back to Bombay, with the bodyguard being a Muslim.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
So that is how we used to live close to each other, the feelings were still not there. So that is when I realized that partition is there. And I do remember that each house was given some kind of a knife, 6-inch knife for protection.
Basically, Shikarpur we left because of Pakistan. India was divided into Pakistan and Hindustan. And we had to leave.
रोजी कमाने के लिए बड़ा ही स्ट्रगल करना पड़ा, क्योंकि वहाँ का एटमॉस्फेयर कुछ अलग था. जब तक के उस एटमॉस्फेयर में अपने आप को ढाले तब तक मैंने रेडी चलाई. पिताजी ने किसी से पार्टनरशिप में ब्रोकरेज का काम शुरू कर दिया और धीरे धीरे और चांस मिले तो मैंने रेडी को छोड़ करके पिताजी ने कहा कि ये बिजनेस तुम करो तो अच्छा है. इसलिए शक्कर की बोरियां उस समय अच्छी आती थी और हमने चौराहों पर बोरियां बेचना, शक्कर बेचना शुरू कर दिया. शाम को अपनी बोरियां बेच करके अपनी रोजी रोटी को चालू कर दिया. विदिन 6-7 महीने के अंदर दिल्ली से इंडिया
And when you were in school, people didn't ask you because you're different. So the local people didn't ask you.
Nothing they asked. In fact, every year we used to get 75 rupees from the government once a year. 75 rupees we get from the government.
Everyone was getting a scholarship.
Yeah.
So you were getting a scholarship.
Since who came from Hyderabad,
They got
used
a
to get 75 rupees
scholarship. Okay.
And our fees were very less. So what we are giving for the entire year, that much we are getting it back.
We used to feel as a refugee, as a youngster, some youngsters would make fun of us and all that you all are refugees, you all have run away and come or something like that, and then you would feel bad about it.
We lived in Matunga. In Kolibara, camps came up for the refugees. In Chembur, camps came up for the refugees. And we used to go and see how we could help over there. And many other extended family people had to be put up in these camps.
जो वहाँ के लोग थे अजमेर के, उनको गुस्सा नहीं आता था?
आता था, लेकिन करेंगे क्या? करेंगे क्या? धंधे की तो हर एक को आजादी है, जिसको जो चाहिए वो बिजनेस करे ना, तुम भी करो। हम तो मना थोड़ी करते हैं कि जमीन पर गेहूं खोल करके ₹1 में बेच दो, मना नहीं करते हैं। औषधियों अगर करते हैं तो ठीक है, लेकिन तो इसलिए क्योंकि अजमेर में ज्यादातर पॉपुलेशन गवर्नमेंट सर्वेंट्स की नहीं है।
नाले अलख जे बेरोपा जो।
फिर आपने देखा किसी को मारते हुए?
हाँ, एक को देखा, मुसलमान एक को मारा, हम देखे डर गए। बाहर छोटा है, बाकी घर में आया।
मतलब बाहर गली में मार रहा था?
हाँ,
बाहर मार रहा था कोई?
नहीं मार रहा था। हम क्या खरीदारी करने को गया, कुछ चीज लेने को गया, तो उधर से हमारे हम घर गए, उसको खून आया, इधर हम भाग के घर में आए।
When we went to cricket match, next to us was a Muslim family. During the lunch break, they started opening their boxes and then they started eating. They offered us a food. And suddenly he remembered that we may be vegetarian. He says, "Sir, this is all non-veg. Do you mind having this or not?" No. So two of us were veg and non-veg. We said, "We don't mind sharing with you." And the other two, he was vegetarian. He immediately called his son. I said, "You go to such and such a shop outside, go and bring a vegetarian food for them."
The neighbors were quite good there, and we used to live. Well, it was a very friendly city, and everybody used to mix along in a very friendly way. And there was no disparity. There's no such thing as a Hindu, Muslim, or anything like that.
But I do remember there was always this constant fear that the Muslims will come and there will be kind of a massacre down our lane, because the men of the lane had to take turns by keeping watch and security. Middle of the night, each family would take, the males would take sticks and go around like the watchmen. And the fear was always for us, Bhindi Bazaar, which was thickly populated with the Muslims, would come down and hurt us. So I yet remember us as children very often going under the bed and sleeping.
Oh, you were scared?
Yeah.
Okay. Because of what you had heard?
Huh?
Because of what you had heard?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We were fearful.
You were scared.
Of course, as we grew up, we heard many, many stories. As a matter of fact, even here in this house of mine, I had invited a friend, a guest, for dinner. And he was recollecting the time when he was put into a train with his father. And there were only dead bodies all around him. And he's cried at my dining table, a man of 65.
Madam, since beginning we are social workers. So we were doing all social work throughout our with our associations, and we have no issue with we all friends. They give us full all love, respect, everything. We were going to there when they are sad or happiness. We were everything was very good. Culture was very good. Everything was good.
I don't think I ever felt that they were non-Indians. Let's put it that way. We knew they were Muslims,
yes,
but they were non-Indians. We never felt.
We felt like the same.
Same.
Why?
And all around, see the type of dresses, the type of behavior, the type of the way they walk, is totally same. I think unnecessarily see politicians are behaving.
सोना पैसा?
नहीं, इतना नहीं होया, सब ले छोड़ के आया। कोई होया, नहीं होया, थोड़ा होया।
अच्छा।
बस ऐसा।
And then we had just left the whole thing to the servants, locked it up, thinking that one day we will go back and we'll all return. Besides that house, there used to be a lot of other properties also in Poitras. But I did not, everyone knows. Ironically, nobody went back.
See, I could have gone to they wouldn't allow me to go to Pakistan. Neither India would allow me to go, nor Pakistan. I wouldn't get the visa. So I never attempted to go to.
We have made a lot of attempts to go again, but we didn't get any permissions.
The feeling was, as a matter of fact, I always had a desire to at least visit Karachi. But then slowly, since the last maybe 10 to 15 years, the desire is gone.
वो दिल कोया